Football with Farhan and Moj, brought to you by Chambers of Commerce Group Insurance, along with the West Coast Auto Group. This is episode 2, our first episode from here at the Hubcast Studios. And, of course, week 1 of the NFL season. We were in Tampa last week. You know,
Whoa. Not we.
Oh.
You were in Tampa. I was in Vancouver. I was at Mahoney's.
With the Mojets.
You were in Tampa, so let's just get that clarified.
I didn't have an entourage.
Okay.
Regardless, what a game on Thursday night to kick off the season between Dallas and Tampa. We could have expected that as far as the Tampa win is concerned, but the ebbs and flows and ups and downs in that game, my goodness.
Well, all I'll say is this. I know last week I said this is a game that if I'm betting on, I like Tampa. Tampa's a team to win this football game. All the issues that the Cowboys had going on. Dak Prescott, no issues with Dak. He looked pretty good. But how about this number? Tampa turned the ball over 4 times. Dallas turned it over once. How many times do you win a football game when you are -3 in the turnover department?
Yeah, and I think especially in the second quarter, I think those turnovers kept Dallas in the game, but then when they needed to make some plays late, they were able to do that, and we were sure in for a thrilling finish. And when you got down to the end, you knew Tom Brady was going to do what Tom Brady does. You knew he was going to get the call that he got, and you know, it worked out.
And a perfect sandwich to the entire Week 1 NFL schedule, because the Monday Nighter goes into overtime. The Raiders only do what the Raiders can do, and that is botch a 1st and goal at the whatever 6-inch line. But somehow, some way, they managed to win that football game in overtime, and that was after they couldn't find their kicker. I mean, it was FUBAR in Vegas.
Yeah, it was a typical Vegas result. I'm sure the odds makers were just turning over as they were watching that play out in overtime. And in between, just some amazing games on both sides of the spectrum. We certainly saw Kansas City, a team many people have going back to the Super Bowl for a 3rd straight year, coming back. They were down 9 points in the 4th quarter against against Cleveland. They will come back and they win that game. We saw Seattle look good with their first offensive performance with Russell Wilson and his new offensive coordinator, Shane Waldron. Green Bay, my goodness, who would have expected that? Buffalo looking the way they did. Just so many unbelievable storylines that played themselves out throughout the week. We will get into all of that on the other side. It is Football with Farhan and Moj, again brought to you by the West Coast Auto Group and Chambers of Commerce Group Insurance.